The LG G8 ThinQ picks up where the G7 left off, making its debut at Mobile World Congress and focusing on biometrics and camera abilities. The Snapdragon 855 smartphone has 6GB of memory and 128GB of storage, plus a microSD slot, all wrapped up in a waterproof Gorilla Glass body. LG's Crystal Sound OLED technology turns the whole 6.1-inch screen into a speaker. In portrait orientation, that means you get high, mid and low sections, with the boombox speaker on the bottom providing bass. In landscape, meanwhile, the screen is split down the middle for stereo sound. You still get a 3.5mm headphone jack too. Above the screen is the G8's Z camera. It's a time-of-flight sensor from Infineon, which can track hand and finger movements in front of the phone. It means that, as well as the fingerprint sensor on the back, the G8 offers 3D face recognition and even vein recognition. Once trained, Hand ID uses the infrared absorption characteristics of the hemoglobin in your blood to authenticate you and unlock the phone. Air Motion, meanwhile, uses the Z camera to track the shape and movement of your hand. Once the time-of-flight sensor is locked on, you can use gestures to load app shortcuts, control media playback and volume, as well as capture screenshots. It's still early days for the feature, but LG says this is just a taster of what it has in mind for the time-of-flight technology. As for photos, there are still regular and wide-angle lenses to choose between. The Z camera allows for better portrait mode selfies, and LG's Night View combines up to 10 images for low-light shots. In video mode, you can now control the depth of field in real time, either selecting the subject to be in focus or adjusting the virtual focal length overall. Will hand gestures catch on? That's the big question as the G8 faces off with the Galaxy S10 and other 2019 flagships. We'll know more after the full SlashGear review, so keep watching.